Pinterest boards are my happy place, aren't they just yours too? Today I'm turning my vanilla girl aesthetic dreams into reality with this cozy project, a 2-piece set made entirely from scratch. I got this beautiful 100% wool fabric, soft and elegant, and a free sewing pattern ready to guide me. It's a minimal, timeless and a little bit dreamy vibes. Let's get started. First of all, I will use the sewing pattern from wool fabric. It is free, so I put the link down in the description, and you can also find the sewing pattern for the corset. And right now you can see that I use only the jacket part of the Trillium Ensemble sewing pattern, and all of these pieces I made a little bit modification on the sleeve, but you will see in the end. There is something so meditative about cutting fabric. Each step feels like a step closer to bringing an idea to life. Clean lines, soft textures and a little patience, it's a foundation of any good project, don't you think? Anyway, I start with the back, and you can see these fold lines, a little marking on the sewing pattern. I just transfer them to the back panel and pin them and fold them to the right place, and then I will use only one layer of yokes because I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video that I use only 1 meter of fabric, since this is a leftover fabric and I want to reuse it for something. This white strap of fabric is a Vatex fabric, which helps me to make add a little bit solid structure to the jacket. Along this edge of the front there will be the buttons and the buttonholes, and you can see that I fold it back twice, spin it down, and I will stitch it down to the right place. This is the edge of the sleeves. As you can see, I just use a little bit of Vatex in the inside. I fold it half along this line, and I stitch it down the 2 edges. And make sure that you don't forget about the collar, as I almost did it. I use 1 layer of Vatex in one side, and then I put them right side to the right side, and along this line I will stitch them together. A little bit of side view, you can see that this part of the sleeves, this interesting edge should be rolled it back twice and also stitch it down. Let's see what I made during the time. You can see that I stitched these together, that I as mentioned earlier. This is the collar, and I snip down the edges to make sure when I turn it this whole thing inside out, the corners I mean sharp and flat. Along this line I also stitch it down with top stitches to make sure it looks nice. You can see that this is the edge of the sleeves. I have 2 pieces from them, and I repeat it with the same steps that I showed you before. Along this line I stitch together the 2 pieces of the sleeves, and I will fold it half and also stitch it together. Maybe I will add a little bit of stitches to this, but maybe not. I will decide it in the end that what looks better. So now you can see that along this line I will stitch them together also, and the sleeve is almost finished. Now we should just put together the 2 upper and lower side of the sleeve. You can see that these stitches are not so good yet, so I will use my serger and serge them to make sure that the fabric is still nice. Anyway, these are the 2 front pieces, and this is the line that I showed you earlier that we should stitch it down for the buttons. So let's jump into this. These are the 2 pieces of the sleeves. I use only 1 layer of the lower sleeve and put it face to face, I mean right side to right side with the sleeve, and then I stitch it down. You can see these little pleats. I will show you the finished sleeve to see it. These 2 pleats are very important to make sure that these 2 pieces are fit together. And then after I stitch this waltzing sign along this line, you can see I will go over And from the inside I will fold it back a little bit, this edge, as you can see. I will show you guys like this, and place it under the stitch in this line. There you can see there will be the stitch, and I will stitch it down from the outside. Let's move on, and I place the front and the back right side to right side, and along these two edges I will stitch them together, and also use my sewing machine, the serger, and serge them too. This is the neckline that you can see, and I will flip this collar there and match it, but also right side to right side I pin it there, that you can see, and I stitch it down, and also make a little bit of serging in the inside. Here is the hole for the sleeves. I just stitch the sleeves right place to the hole, and now I'm moving down a little bit to the waistline, and I basically just fold it back twice. It's a roll over and stitch it down. Here is the leftover fabric. This is why this set is 2 pieces, because I have a little bit of leftover fabric, and I saw that maybe since I'm size extra small, I could make a cute corset. This is the right order, as you can see how I put these together. And I also had some leftover lining fabric from the last project where I made a cute coat. So I use 1 layer of main fabric and 1 layer of lining fabric, and also a little bit of strap. This strap is 50 centimeters long and probably 80 centimeters wide. I fold it half with right side to right side, of course, and then I stitch it down along the edge, and make sure that one end should be open and the other should be closed, and then turn the whole things inside out. So this is a closer look how these 2 layers looks like. Of course, right side to right side, and I stitch them together along the edges to the front line, I mean the upper line, and along the waistline, and the 2 ends should be open, so they leave you a place where you can turn the whole thing inside out. And after that I decided that I make a little bit of top stitches along the edges to make sure that everything is secured and stay in the right place. Also, you will see that I use these, I don't know how to say it or what is the right name for this, but these circles, maybe punches, maybe. I add them along these 2 edges, and the lace, and of course my very cute label. I also have some more leftover fabric from the lining, and I make a cute bow and this very cute scrunchie. And now let's see how it looks like, the set together. It looks super cute and clean, but since I'm a little bit of extra, I should add some sparkle or something like pearls maybe. So I got my basket full of gadgets maybe, and you can see that all of these gadgets looks a little bit of cheap but very cute. I ordered all of them from Shine, and this one is my favorite. These are just like rhinestones. They are gluable pearls, because one side of them is flat, the other side is a little bit rounded. So it's so much easier than stitching every purse with hand. Anyway, this lace in the bottom and the upper side of the corset is super cute, and also these pearls. It turns out very chic. I totally love it. And this is the jacket. For the jacket I decided that I use these pearls. These are pearls with actually Crayer's hand stitches and some very cute buttons. These buttons actually from German designer. I thrifted them in the thrift store, but when I look up on the website, they are quite expensive, so I am so lucky. Here it is, the final look. A cozy yet polished two-piece set feels perfectly vanilla girl, minimal chic and effortlessly Pinterest worthy. The corset is structured but soft, the jacket is warm and timeless, and the pearls just the right amount of sparkle. It's simple but it makes statement, and it is very cute and everything that I hope for it. So if you like it, just subscribe and see you in my next video.